Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa V3, where we're discussing how a gentleman would not chuck a dead body.
No, gentlemen would never do that.
No.
Ever.
So, if I've learned nothing else from the Danganronpa series, it's not to do that.
Correct.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it. I know. They used the ladder in the gym.
No.
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
But only because it's on the tank.
So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because...
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage.
Thanks,
If you used the ladder
Shuichi.
on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally,
Can we start
the
talking about, like,
ladder
the
was
rope?
found in the gym,
Yes.
correct? If
You
the
haven't
culprit
talked about
used
the
ladder
scratches
on
in
the pool
the
side,
prisoner
we wouldn't have
lab
found it in
and...
the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy. Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies.
Yeah.
Or ladders.
Duh.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away with the truth.
Oh.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective?
Oh, why are we pushing
I can't do this.
ourselves
I can't.
again?
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was
There we
killed.
go.
Where he was killed?
Prisoner
Wouldn't
lab.
it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Yes.
I'm going to. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
I think I'm right on this.
That's
You think
not
it's
a bad
Kurumi?
idea
I think it's
for a
Kurumi.
robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold. Himikawa under the bridge?
If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial's only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Ouch.
Well, she's not wrong. There we go.
Alright, prisoner lab.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
Nope.
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
No, that's wrong.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Filthy.
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
That's impossible.
Consider places where water is stored.
Where could it be?
The only place that fits is the pool.
Nope.
Nope, I think that's gonna be
If
it.
you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
No.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Jeez, why are you
Shut your
obsessed?
mouth, you noisy sow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cry.
We can agree with that.
First,
Yeah, 'cause the pool
let's
rules.
establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Yes, it was.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
That's wrong.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored. The only place that fits.
Yeah.
That's wrong! The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
What?
Only after you leave do I realize how much you mean to me.
Welcome to the young and the
Being
bearless.
so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
What?
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue.
He was killed in the sink. Scratch sink.
This is it!
There we go.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
The handcuffs. Scratch handcuffs. You went past them. They're at the bottom.
Where?
Right at the bottom,
Oh.
right there. Scratch handcuffs.
This is it!
Thanks, Detective Lizzo.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because
They didn't have
Ryoma
to.
was wearing them, right?
Correct.
Yes,
Oh,
though
I see
they
what
were
they're
only
asking.
visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
I really didn't think we'd be debating the handcuffs he was
I'm
wearing.
certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the
Controller's
piranhas
dead.
devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
You're weird.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by Whoops. Don't pay attention
What?
to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
What?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
I'm assuming that's a reference to something.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Thanks, Detective Mew.
But how did the culprit carry his body to
Tua
the gym
did
from
it.
there?
No.
Isn't Ryoma's
Probably.
lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Dun dun dun.
Was there a shortcut?
A shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use?
A window. Ooh.
Wait.
Wait.
There!
I was thinking the toilet. Seems to be a popular answer.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think a culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window?
Nope.
Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
Nope.
How's that? Mission complete!
Nope.
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
Yes, go.
We keep hitting
Reflect.
dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Ooh, but we know how it was happened.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely.
Hangman's Gambit. Oh no.
Oh.
Taxi.
Yeah, okay. It's like taxi, objective, gather letter cubes, press the A button to accelerate, left stick, okay. A button, got it. You can complete the question. Once you complete the question, head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they get in the car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Hit one of those, you'll take focus. Alright. Please respond at your earliest convenience. I see a cube.
Cube.
Oh. No, I must get all the cubes. Alright.
The body was something from where? Dragged? No, brought.
A body has been discovered.
Alright.
I can't control the car. Still can't control the car.
Lab window.
Nah, I think it was a door.
Yeah, that's right.
Thunk.
Ooh. I love that. Run the person over.
Seems like a good way to, you know,
All right,
drive a taxi.
Next question.
Did you happen to catch what that sign said? Did it say something about the next question?
I think it's gonna be the body was brought to the gym from where? I figured out the question.
Oh, I missed a letter. It's all over.
Thinking time.
Is it though? At least this time it moved me to the middle.
The window.
Wait, are we sure?
Clunk funk. Next question.
Let me know when you see exits for the next question.
What was used to drag the body through the windows? And something like that. Guaranteed.
Aw, now there's other cars to deal with.
This reminds me of Toad's Turnpike in Mario Kart.
Yeah. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Oh! Oh, it's actually impossible to get them all. Okay.
Was it moved from the classroom?
Oh, should I have hit the
to
Monokuma?
gym? I didn't see it. I was trying to read your question.
There was a Monokuma in the road. I don't know if I was supposed to hit it or not.
Oh, thinking time.
From window to window?
Yeah. Honk.
Yeah. All right.
So did that replace the logic drive?
I think so.
I like it better.
Huh?
I like it better. I'm not even playing it.
Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
Nope.
Close.
That's wrong.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body.
Tennis court rope.
There!
I thought it focused in on something else. I was going to be really upset.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
Don't think so.
What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
Nope.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows...
You know that because of the pool
According to the
dimensions.
sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Oh boy.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Like the one in the lab.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope.
I know what it is.
Tennis
Tennis net cable.
This is it!
I got it!
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how did they use it?
Okay, so
Gonta, you know a lot about this.
First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
You'd have to go into the gym to do that, though.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
The first time, which wouldn't be too hard.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
What if they had, say, like...
Eureka! I got it!
An inner tube?
Thomas Edison
Yeah.
once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oh, those two.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
The ladder?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
What? You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible.
The ladder.
Problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. What would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
What?
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
What a deal.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Of course you are.
Sounds right. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think.
Hangman's Gambit.
Can I look at my truth bullets?
You don't get truth bullets for this.
Right, but can I look at them?
No. Something to do with rope. I don't know what the first word is.
Hello. I think that was...
I didn't know that was one word.
Huh?
I didn't know that was one word.
Yes,
Ropeway?
that's it.
I guess.
The culprit used
That's why I
something
didn't
like
think of
a
that word.
ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some
Brain
kind
damage?
of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
The inner tube.
That's what I thought they were getting at first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's the Minesweeper one.
Smoke, dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer. Okay. We will get through this entire thing, and I'm never going to remember how to, like what order they change in.
You should have like a little key on the side. It'd be nice. Nope, it's not anywhere near there. There it is.
Aha, okay. Is there a way I can... I see it though.
Did you hear that one?
I see it.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
Yep.
The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
It's pretty elaborate.
It is.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Ooh.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
You're on the threat.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after
pull it up.
returning to Ryoma's lab, One could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Oh, what you got?
Remember, she was playing like hide and seek or tag with Kokichi. So she was running around.
Oh.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Because they couldn't go and get it, because it was nighttime.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Oh no, I guess this would have been after everyone went to sleep, so.
Taking down the inner tube.
Right, because she was doing that around 10 o'clock, wasn't she? Or 11 or something like that?
I think so.
Okay.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Pool rules.
Pool rules. It was nighttime.
They don't like water.
They didn't notice.
That's it.
Now I understand.
Do you?
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
Yep.
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close, just one step away from the truth. And we'll figure out that truth in the next episode. Hopefully, I imagine we gotta be closing in on the end of this.
I don't know, he's always seemed to drag, it seems like.
Well, I think, but we've gone through most of our clues, so I feel...
We still have that scrap of clothing that was found in the pool.
I have a feeling that's gonna be like the final piece. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.